Bang, we're live.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers. Oh man. Woo. I think we both agree we're both sipping on turkey right now, right?
Yes, sir. I got a little rare breed in the glass.
A little rare breed. I decided to go on ahead and do a little more backwards research on this Long Branch.
Oh, okay.
People can say what they want to about it. It speaks to me. I
Hmm.
like it.
Oh, there you go.
I like it. So I'm drinking a revisit it, and I don't care if Matthew McConaughey's name's on it or not.
Yeah, that old boy lives down here by me somewhere.
Oh yeah, he's not far from you.
Yeah. I just heard Paul Simon moved down here too, out toward
Well,
Dripping Springs.
yeah. If you listen about 2 in the morning, real careful outside, you may hear bongos, and that's Matthew's house.
Yeah. Oh, I said Paul Simon. If not, I meant Beatles. Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney. He
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Dang, I didn't know that.
He got him a house out here in Dripping Springs.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
probably one of his houses. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
thinking he probably
probably.
stay down here in the winter time maybe.
Yeah.
Spring and fall is about the best time down here. Right now, it's starting to get brutal.
Yeah. All right. All right. All right. All right. So I got a couple of announcements to make.
Okay, nope.
I put a community tab out. And first, though, let me shout out. I see Gawani's here, Fulton's here, Miss Piggy, Whiskey Uncensored, Jimmy's Random Content, you, of course, Slapshots Roadhouse, Sugar Kitty. I'm doing these in reverse order, by the way. And Lori was here earlier, and she's probably back in here now. Kathy Bates showed up. There she is. The sexy voice Kathy is here.
Miss Sexy Voice.
So the announcement, I did do a community post, and I posted the entries out there, and I'm putting in brackets to the right of the normal entries. That's the halfway mark giveaway,
Okay.
right? So I'm tracking them separate. So supers are the only way to get the halfway mark because it's a full bottle of bourbon, and you get 10 entries for every dollar to both drawings. But here's the catch: you don't have to ever pay $1 to get entries to the quarterly drawing. It's
Hmm.
just Mark's not going to give a full bottle away for nothing. So that's expensive to ship, expensive to all that. Anyway, and it's going to be rare stuff that rare to you maybe that you can't hardly get. So here's the deal though. Let's say somebody doesn't want a bottle of bourbon or is sitting here in my shoes where I'm in a state where it's illegal to ship or receive a bottle of bourbon. And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. I don't want anyone sending me a full bottle of bourbon. Can I just get the entries for the regular quarterly drawing? The answer is yes, because I will give you 20 entries instead of 10 and 10. If you only want one, you'll get 20. Now you can't get 20 in the halfway mark.
Okay.
It only works one way.
Hey, Miss Piggy.
You either get 10 and 10 or you get 20 in the quarterly drawing.
Hmm.
So
That'll work.
there you go. That's 20 for every $1. Anyway, we get that out of the way. Let's move along. Sipping on wild turkey. I'm on Long Branch. You're on Rare Breed. I'm gonna
And
probably pour.
my YouTube is not working right on here for some
Uh
reason. It
oh.
just keeps pausing itself automatically for some
See,
reason.
we put you up to managing moderator or whatever it was
Yeah.
called, and now we just screwed it all up.
Yeah. Just my luck. If it ain't one thing, it's 10 others.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Ben, yeah, hell yeah. The lady at the post office when I go down there, because I only send tiny little samples, and she said, "Is this more what did I call it? Essential oils and aromatics." That's what I
Mm-hmm.
called it because I'm sending a nosing kit.
Dang it. It's not working. Oh well. Oh, now you froze up. Is it just me? What's going on? Jody got his arm stuck out here like this, not doing anything. Hey, hello. What's going on? Stream froze. Oops, frozen. Very possible, Sugar Kitty. Come on, more whiskey. Come on, more whiskey. Oh, yeah, he'll be back in a second. Minor technical difficulties. Hey there, Big Daddy. How you doing? I hope you're drinking a nice cold one. Jody is experiencing some slight technical difficulties. He should be back here shortly. I'm not sure if y'all can still see me or not. Hey there, William Hall. How you doing, buddy? But I'm sure he'll be right back. And he got better Wi-Fi than I do. Okay, that's good. Well, at least I'm still hanging around, although I'm out here on the back porch sweating. Oh, by the way, last time y'all will see this scenery behind me because I am moving Saturday to the new house. So it'll be a slight change of scenery. I haven't figured out exactly where would be a good streaming spot out there yet, but we'll look into that as soon as I get out there. I'll look at that this weekend actually. Once I'm sitting on my butt, relaxing from sweating my butt off in the heat here, moving everything. Oh, really, Big Daddy? That's too bad. Yeah, it's been hot here. It's like, I think it's about 98, 97 like that right now. But the humidity's up there, which is that's what factors just doing weirdness. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I'm back. Possibly. Maybe. Maybe not. Come on. Come on. Dang dope. There we go. Hey. All right, I think I'm back. Okay. Well, at least I'm back anyway. Look, go. There we go. Use delay on audio. Yeah. Let's see.
Holy crap, guys.
I got it.
Wow, that took forever.
You on now?
Let's see if that works.
All right, can you hear me?
I can hear you on the phone, but I can't hear you on this yet. Hang on. Let's see. Just reset.
All right, can you hear me? Let me
How about
check.
now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
There we go. Now
Oh,
I'm back.
okay. Can everybody else hear me okay? I mean, I don't know what screwed up. The router just went whoop, and I had to reset. It took for freaking ever. God, and now we're behind. Okay, now, without further ado, we're going to, I wasn't saying any of this stuff earlier, but I'll say it now. We are doing alternative swear words. Crud. And the first one, number 10, Judas Priest. That took a long time. See, oh man.
Dag nabbit.
Oh, man. That was, I kept looking over at the Oogle thing over there, because if I say it, it'll wake up. And it was fine. So I thought, well, it's not the internet. But then I went and checked the router. Yeah, it was orange. So
okay. Yeah, you gotta reset them occasionally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got my YouTube's working better now too. It's keeping up like it's supposed to.
Okay, goody. Man.
I think part of my problem was the headset was tied in with the phone and with the YouTube, and it was getting confused and messing itself up.
Oh yeah, man. I said all of the real words while I was gone.
Son of a.
Oh, it was yeah.
Oh goodness.
But we got the hashtag out there, so I'll let it go just a little bit. But hopefully everybody gets a chance to put it in the next 3 minutes, and then we can get this show on the road.
Mm-hmm. I catch up a little bit.
Heck yeah, man. And then once it reconnected and everything is working again, and I'm chatting over here, I tried to open StreamYard as a tab again, and it spun and finally I just closed the tab and reopened it, and it spun, and I'm like, God dang, and everything else was working.
Yep.
And of course, it probably took about 20 seconds, but it felt like 3 minutes.
Mine did kind of the same thing. I got a phone call, which automatically kind of kicks it off for a second, and then it was spinning, and I shut it down and started it back up, and I was like, oh my God, what the heck?
Yeah, I may have to get back on that Wednesday reboot schedule, where every Wednesday after work, I go just reset the router. And just say, hey guys, we're going to lose internet, because it's better to lose internet for about a minute than all of this. And so
everything starts slowing down, and you're waiting on stuff to load. And,
right.
Yeah.
What's up, Tater Dom? And sorry if I missed anybody coming in.
Hey, Tater Dom.
We had some technical issues at the beginning.
Been watching too much 21090. It's rubbing off.
Innocent Newman. Yeah. That's Kathy Bates. She's so
innocent. Here, Kathy, you want to pull on this other leg over here? This one? Oh, hang on. I'll be right back. I got to tell the wife something real quick. I'll be right back.
Yep, 91. That's living a full life there, Fulton. Yeah. I don't believe that. Are you sure that it was Osborne? Was it? I don't know. Okay. Oh, there's the alarm. Hopefully everybody got their Judas Priest in, because I'm going to go ahead and spin this thing, and then we'll be back on schedule again. It's going to do this again. Okay, thank you.
And I'm back.
All right. Now, if everyone can see the screen, let's go. Good luck, everybody. Oh, I forgot to write the numbers down.
Oh,
10.
Yep. That's too bad. Thanks for letting me know there, Fulton.
All right.
Jerry J.
Jerry J. And we're going to let that confetti die down. There. Boy, that's a lot of confetti that time. Yeah.
Oh, hush your mouth there, Guani. Come on.
All right, here we go. The next one. I don't know where this one come from. I've never said it.
Okay.
It was on the list. On the list. I've heard it used in a phrase that used a real, like, yeah, that went from sugar to shit in a heartbeat, but I've never heard sugar as its own word.
I think I've heard it a few times used like that.
What, by a church lady?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they can't even get that close. All right, now 15.
Apparently not. I mean, it's just a word, but
Well, they're
There's
all
one
just words.
There's one I want to bring back into the English language now. It's huzzah.
Yeah.
Nobody says that anymore. Come on, that's a good word.
All righty. Sugar. I have never hit my thumb with a hammer and said sugar.
No.
Not even when I was a kid.
Yeah, see, sure, Kitty says it all the time.
Mm. Oh, by the way, you're welcome. Every single one of these had an exclamation mark at the end, and I just picture it in your head.
Oh,
I'm not gonna set y'all up for failure.
There you go.
On these things. So picture them with the exclamation mark and the volume that I was at earlier when the internet went out.
There you go. I think it's all right.
Oh man! All right. Well, I tell you what, this Long Branch, I know. Okay, I think it has a bad rap because Matthew McConaughey's name's on there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if his name's on there or not. Don't care. Right?
Yep.
Because he didn't do it.
Well, yeah, he had nothing to do with making that whiskey.
No, it was Eddie Russell. So he may have, and then they said it's mesquite charcoal refined. So what they did was they charcoal filtered it, right?
Yep, exactly.
Using mesquite charcoal. So picture.
There you go.
Oh,
Next
yeah.
door there, Sugar Kitty.
There it is.
You'll appreciate that one.
So picture a mesquite smoked brisket or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That little sweet mesquite kick you get over in that, smoke. Because, I mean, you can smoke with cherry, mesquite, oak, apple, anything that has a fruit or a nut or whatever on it.
There you go. Fruit or nut wood, either one.
Yeah. And you're going to have variation, but it's still going to basically taste like smoke. It's going to taste smoke. And, some people are hypersensitive to stuff. I like mesquite smoke, but more than that, I normally do the hickory or cherry wood. Cherry is one of my favorites to smoke with.
Yep.
But when we went deer hunting out in Texas, and they would eat those mesquite pods off those trees, and they get that meat, corn feed something it doesn't have any flavor left. Corn's got neutral flavor. The stuff tastes like what it eats.
Yeah. And
those deer down there didn't have a wild gamey flavor. They had a mesquite refined gamey flavor.
It's a little sweet. The pods are a little sweet.
Yep.
I've chewed on it too. Yeah, back in Kentucky, I'd use maple, white oak,
Mhm.
and cherry for my smoke. The white oak mainly because the coals. It makes fantastic coals.
Oh,
They're
absolutely.
really long lasting, long burning. I could. Everybody else in Kentucky mainly uses hickory. I can't use hickory because I'm allergic to the smoke.
Yeah.
It it slams my sinuses messed up, and I get like a sinus headache from it. So I just simply can't do hickory smoke at all.
Yeah. Well, if y'all were here earlier, I apologize. We had a several minute outage. It was close to 5 minutes. I was gone. But that has been corrected. Hopefully, the internet stays stable. My router stays stable for the rest of the night, and we're good to go. Um,
It should.
so, yeah, I used to use we had post oaks growing on our property,
Hmm.
and that's a whiter oak. I mean, and they're dense,
Yeah.
hard, like a white oak, and they make coals that burn forever. And that's exactly what I would build the base fire with, is those post oaks,
Yeah.
and then throw whatever I'm smoking with over the coals.
Yeah. That's kind of what I do down here now.
Yeah,
I use pecan for my base coals, and then I throw pieces of cherry that I cut a whole tree down in Kentucky before I moved my mom and dad down here.
yeah,
And I still got logs of that stuff left. It's been air drying here in Texas for 5 years, so
but
it works out really well.
yeah, and we used to use apple chips too because you could get them at Academy,
Yeah.
and so we would go get the apple. I liked apple smoke.
Hmm.
It's a lighter smoke. It's not as bitter as hickory. Like Big Daddy Ace said, hickory's
Yeah.
bitter.
Yeah. I got some apple down here too. I had to. One of my neighbors, well, one that had a big apple tree that was half of it was dead, and she wanted it cut up. So I'm like, sure. What do you want to do with that wood? She said, oh, I don't want it. You can have it. I said, okay, great. I'll use it for smoking. Put it on my
Oh,
pit.
no, we talking about smoking on a grill, Jerry
Oh,
J. Yeah, pecan is good. But anyway, uh, but yeah, we so I made the announcement. Where did I leave off? Because I was right in the middle of saying something, and both my little pictures went black over
oh,
there.
the about the entries, about 20 entries,
Oh
I
yeah, yeah,
believe.
yeah. If you don't want to
Hmm.
be entered, if you want a super, but you want it all to go toward the quarterly drawing, you can request that, and you'll get 20 entries per dollar to the quarterly drawing. Or if you don't stipulate, it's going to go 50-50. 10 to the halfway mark and 10 to the yeah, my son. I got him a Blackstone,
Oh, there you go.
and I sent him the tracking, and it's supposed to be there tomorrow. They were predicting it was going to be there Monday,
Mm.
but it shipped UPS instead of the other shipping. So
Uh, yeah, I'm still waiting on the vent hood for my house. It was supposed to have been here yesterday. I was supposed to have gotten it to the store yesterday, and I was supposed to be able to pick it up today. Now they're telling me it's going to be the 5th.
yeah, well, and I see Amazon's the worst. I ordered it off Amazon. I got him
Mm.
a 28-inch Blackstone with the two
Mm.
burners,
Okay, yeah, that's all you
and
need.
so he can, because he's not going to cook for the neighborhood, right? And I didn't
Yeah,
want the 22 because if you buy the 22-inch, it's a tabletop. I
yeah,
wanted one with its own. I wanted the smallest one with his own stand,
yeah.
and the 22 uses those little screw-on bottles. I
Oh,
want him
okay.
to be able to use a 20-pound tank,
There you go. Yeah, of course.
and so because if he gets another barbecue grill, I want him to be able to have, 2 or 3 tanks, so he can swap them around, and
Yep.
everything works together. Well, let me share
Exactly.
this out right quick,
All right.
and let's go on ahead and spin this next one for
Here
the
goes.
unheard of sugar. Oh, who won the first one? Oh, that was Jerry J, right?
Jerry J, yes.
Oh Lord, I got to write that down.
And Hanakalani wins this one.
All right,
And oh, Miss Piggy's in for a split.
all right. There we go. Let me get the next one set up, and I'll write that down. All right. Let me go do the hashtag. Oh,
Come on.
this one, I don't like this one.
I need some clouds down here.
I mean, I'm just bringing them to you the way the website had them. I don't know. This may have been a freaking, I don't know. Anyway, it was. Hopefully, they'll get better. I'm seeing them down there. Poo on a stick.
Poo on a stick.
Well, why couldn't it just been poo?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a kindergarten alternative to shit.
Yep.
This may have been some teachers or something put this together. I don't know. Nothing against teachers, by the way, but
No, we need them. That's for sure.
yeah, depends on what grade level you teaching. How about we get some high school, like top 10 alternate swear words for people in high school?
Or a college.
I should have just put poo down, but whatever. Anyway, I heard. Oh, I got to write this down. Miss Piggy.
Big Daddy.
All right, and I'm going to put an S. So if you want it, the way I'm going to code, because see, we're getting complicated, Mark. We're getting, the way I'm going to code my notebook, because I have to keep this stuff straight. I mean, so Miss Piggy, I put the amount down. I know how many entries it is. And in parentheses, I put an S or I put a Q. If I put a Q, it all goes to the quarter. If I put an S, it's a split.
Okay. Makes sense. It's easy to keep track of that way.
Bang. Pow.
Goes back to my my cup. I don't know if you can read it.
Second Amendment.
Yep. Well-regulated militia.
Yeah.
Right to bear arms.
Yeah, I'm gonna bear all.
Second Amendment right, baby.
Man, see, I was gonna make a joke and say I was gonna bear arms, and my light meter just jumped. Look how white my arm is up there.
Woo! My goodness. Mine ain't quite that light. Well, it might be up here. Well, no, not so much.
Yeah, you know how you
sunlight.
when you're recording, I don't know. I do it on like an equalizer and all that junk, and I can, all digital, but I can watch the spikes, and if somebody, hits the limiter, it's clipping, on the audio, so I can reduce the audio down and just get it where it won't clip and go red. Yep. And I have the same stuff for the light meter in here. So if something is like, if I dropped a white sheet behind me right now, my meter would go bang, and it wouldn't, I would have to adjust the light down.
Mine would be kind of if I get up here like here in the sun.
Yeah.
Trying to step back here in the shade a little bit. Whew.
I haven't drank enough. I've been trying. I had to go reset a router. There. I'm going to finish this. Man, I'll tell you what, that Long Branch is good, man.
It's not bad. I finished off one bottle of it. I haven't gotten another one yet, but
I mean, it's still a 43, so it's an 86 proof.
Yeah.
And it's okay. It's sweet, but not like that honeysuckle sweet. It's sweet like mesquite sweet.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Oh,
yeah.
I figured out the absolute freaking note on Rebecca's Creek.
Oh?
It's molasses.
Ah, okay. I can see that.
And the problem is I need to get some sorghum and try them side by side.
Yep.
I know people call it sorghum molasses, but it's not.
Yeah, backstrap.
Well, no, blackstrap is cane sugar. When you get, so you have the first boil, second boil, third boil, making molasses or making sugar, refining sugar. That third boil, that's blackstrap molasses, right? But that's all cane sugar.
Oh, okay.
Sorghum
Grain
sorghum is a type of corn that doesn't produce corn.
Yeah.
It looks like corn, and it has all the little seeds on top, and that's where they extract all of the sugar out of there from the sweetness, and that's where you get the byproduct of that is sorghum, black sorghum.
Yeah, they grow
And
it down here by the coast.
right, and it tastes like molasses sort of, but it's thinner, and it's supposed to be. From what I didn't mean to get into all the health benefits of it because I don't care. I eat what I want to. I just whatever,
Hey,
but
Stacy.
it's supposed to be healthier than well, they said the blackstrap molasses was the healthiest, but it's also the least sweet because
Yeah.
they've extracted more sweetness from the molasses.
Yeah.
The byproduct.
I got you. Yeah, we call that grain sorghum.
Yeah, grain sorghum. Yeah, and you can make sorghum wheat or not wheat, sorghum flour,
Hmm.
but you need a binder in it because it doesn't have any gluten in it.
Oh, okay.
So you have to put like I don't know. You can read it if you want to get into it. I wouldn't go through the trouble. I mean, you can grind your own sorghum if you want to and make flour, but it won't bind. And people don't understand. I think a lot of people don't get that the reason bread tastes so damn good is because of the gluten.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why, but it never really seemed to be a problem until just recently. People have just now all of a sudden discovered that they're allergic to gluten
You
or
know what?
gluten
That's
intolerant.
one thing. Now I do notice a difference when I drink Lactaid instead of regular milk.
Mm.
So I shy away from regular milk.
Oh, not me. I'm a milk baby from way back.
But Lactaid tastes just freaking like milk, and it actually tastes better. I like the
Huh.
2% Lactaid better than I like some of the other 2% milks out there.
Really? Okay.
Mm,
I had something like that in Colorado. I can't remember which one it was, but it tasted really sweet compared to normal milk, and
mm.
it was seemed to be a little thicker.
Oh, was that
So
Carnation?
no, I don't
God,
remember which
Carnation. When I
one.
was in the military and I was overseas, they would ship Carnation, and Carnation. I don't know what they were doing, but that milk had a long expiration date, and it was
Oh, like pet
way
milk?
no. This was in like in red and blue, and I mean the whole milk. You could
Yeah.
it tasted like pet milk, the
Oh
whole
wow.
milk. So we
Yeah.
just got the skim, the fat free, and it tasted like regular milk.
Oh, okay. All right.
I drank
Yeah.
so much milk when I was over there.
Yeah. I like milk. And I love half and half in my coffee.
Hmm.
A little bit of sugar and some half and half. Good to
I
go.
tell you what, a lot of times I get half and half because the date on half and half is way longer than milk,
Yeah.
and
Oh
I
yeah.
won't drink it up. So I've gotten to where now if I make like that cheap macaroni and cheese and it calls for a quarter cup of milk,
Yeah.
that half and half is the fat free one. Damn
Oh.
good in there. It makes it creamier.
Yep. There you go, Jerry. Yeah, I'm usually good for about a gallon, but it's just me drinking it.
It's
It's
what for
been
breakfast. Yeah. See, I
and
don't eat
dinner too.
breakfast. You know
Yeah,
what I
I'm
want? You know what I want breakfast? 11 o'clock at night.
there you go. I agree. I
Yep.
love breakfast. I just don't like it for breakfast. I like it for like dinner or midnight snack. Get a couple of fry a couple of eggs or something.
Oh man, that's the best time. And I put that toast, like make me some toast, and then put a little butter on there.
Hmm.
And I like taking the butter, and you can mix it with molasses
Oh yeah.
and mash it all up together. And we used to call it gray mule.
Oh
And then you can also do the same thing with like just set the butter out and let it soften and mix jelly in with it. But that's more kid stuff.
I usually
But
mix it. I used to mix it with honey some.
oh,
Honey honey
you can
butter.
do honey. But the honey I used to do honey and peanut butter, and then
Hmm.
make instead of making peanut butter and jelly, I'd make peanut butter and honey.
Yep. Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's better that way because if you put just peanut butter and then pour honey on it, then when you put your bread on it, it kind of tends to make the bread kind of crunchy.
Right. So if you
It's
mix
weird.
it together first,
Yeah.
then you got. All right. Well, my alarm went off, so I'm going to present this screen.
Oh, nice, Fulton.
And we're going to spin. This is still worth 10 entries to the quarterly drawing. Don't worry if you miss this one. There'll be one coming right on its heels. Sorry about the delay early. Okay, plus
That's-
10. Plus
That's 2 for
10.
Helen.
All right, that's 2. But we are going to draw again because you get your name down once and then you get plus whatever you win on the next one, written by your name. And I give you all these entries. Trust me.
Oh,
I haven't seen Lori. Oh, yeah, there she is, Lori. Yeah,
she
we
was
had a
on here
little
earlier.
problem. We had a little problem.
Yeah,
Let
she's
me
here.
put that down. Now, that's always a draw again. We don't normally hit all these draw agains till the end of the show.
Lori says she's having tablet troubles.
William Hall. Here we go.
There we go.
And that's William's first win of the night. Here we go. Now then, let me set the next one up. And then we were talking about breakfast at 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, baby, that's good stuff.
This is not even a replacement. Well, I guess it is. I guess it could be. Yeah, I could see. Holy shit, I guess. Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, how are they like we used to say like holy shinola and stuff like that. So it sounded like kind of what it was supposed to be.
Suppose you could probably go like, shh. No, that would be.
Well, we would say things like shepherd, for shit because it would come out and people would, and then you would say the ha ha ha,
Yeah.
Holy shift sticks.
Freaking fish sticks.
Mhm.
Ooh. Readjust the fan here.
That stuff kicked my aspirins. Where's all the clever stuff? I didn't have a lot of time today. So I didn't get to like really scrutinize the top 10 list.
Mm-hmm.
I had an idea about what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Grabbed a list. Oh, the first list I grabbed? No freaking way. It was what was the thing that Bart Simpson always said?
Calabunga?
No, the curse word, sort of the alternative thing.
Oh, that I don't remember.
He had something. I don't remember because I hated that damn show. To be honest with you, I never did get into
Eat My Shorts.
Something like that. It was like number one on the list or something. Whatever the word he would say. Pile of horseshoes. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, ay caramba. That was it. That was the number one. That was their number. I was like, nope, your list is gone.
Yep.
Be more creative.
Exactly.
All right. I'm putting this down here, not because it's a lower shelf bourbon, but because I have a full one sitting right up here. All right. So I'm going to do another turkey. Should I do Russell's 10, Russell's Reserve, Rare Breed, Kentucky Spirit? Yeah, one of those. I don't want to do 101.
I go maybe the Russell's 10.
Russell 10. Okay, we'll do that one. I try to keep a good, healthy lineup of, shut the front door. Yeah.
Moth actor.
Moth actor.
That's what I started with, Sugar Kitty. Was a rare breed. And I went to this, the Balvenie.
I just wanted something to compare with that And I think it's a good call on the Russell's 10 because the reserve is a higher proof. And this keeps me down there at 90. It's closer to the proof of the one I just had. In large,
Yeah, you know
your
what?
screen.
What might be a good comparison with that would be the old Forester King Ranch one.
Oh, you want to see the the bourbon? Is that what it is?
Where's your screen?
Let me see if I can do here. Is that what you wanting to see this? If I can get it. See, my light meter is going freaking crazy up here. There we go. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, it's
Why,
white out on the label.
well, if I go full screen, I mean, let's see, solo layout. Let me do that right quick. All right, we can still hear you, Mark.
Hmm.
10-year-old. This is the cheaper. So this is Wild Turkey tends to make duplicates of stuff. Okay, let me get back on the screen here. They tend to make 2 types of bourbon per every like mash bill, right?
Hmm.
So the Rare Breed and Kentucky Spirit, right? Rare Breed is just a higher proof of the same exact mash bill. Russell's Reserve Single Barrel is the same thing as Russell's Reserve 10-year, except for this, they let the barrels age longer and they blend them, and they pick single barrels that's why the Russell's Reserve, regular Russell's Reserve single barrel is more expensive.
Okay.
And it's a higher proof too.
Next week, Big Daddy. Next Thursday, should we have a new background? Should be
Now,
a pool in the background, but it'd be a different pool.
I like this. I like this, but I think, gosh, I think they're different.
Yeah.
They're different enough that I think they're good. They're both good, and it depends on what mood I'm in.
Yep. There you go. Well, speaking of that, I'm gonna go grab something else to drink. Put this in here up because it's sitting out here getting too warm. So I'll be right back.
Well, we are at 7:27, so we're getting close to holy cow spin here. But woo! Now I'll tell you what I think tonight. After drinking the Russell or the Long Branch first, I think I prefer it back to back. I think if I drank this and went to Long Branch, it would be better than the other way around. But that's like saying which one's better, a pepperoni pizza, well, for people who like chocolate, or a piece of chocolate. But you wouldn't want a piece of chocolate on a pepperoni pizza. You want to eat one first and one second. You want your dessert after. And I think the Long Branch is more desserty. This is more meaty. So I think I would prefer them the other way around. Put it that way. Did you hear all that? Did it make sense?
Of course.
Okay. Sometimes I get accused of not making sense. I've never been accused of putting a Hershey Kiss on every pepperoni on my pizza either. That would just be nasty.
There we go. Good old Texas whiskey.
Yep, that's the red corn. Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah, it's got a nice
So what was
color to it.
What's the bottle we're giving away on July? That one, July 20th.
Well, not this particular
No,
one.
not that one. It'll be full. It'll be full.
We'll get a full one. I had to try it out first for you to make sure it's going to be okay. You know, that people would actually like it. I think they will.
Mark doesn't give subpar bourbon.
No. This is the first expression of their bottle and bond series that they're coming out with, and This is a distillery only release, so it's gonna be unless you're down here in Texas in Austin, you're not gonna get it. They're not gonna put it in stores. I think I may have heard they might put some a little bit in like a couple of local stores, like Total Wine or something like that.
Right. Well, my alarm went off. Yeah, you can keep
All
talking.
right,
I'm just gonna
yeah, spin it
do
up.
it right now. Good luck, everybody. All right. I'll be quiet. You know how hard it is. Kathy Bates, you know how hard it is for me to be quiet. Congratulations. Boy, I wrote Kathy Bates' name too big. I just have a feeling she's gonna win again, and I need to have room to put all them plus numbers on there. All right. See, I was accused earlier of not drinking enough, and now I'm starting to get there. I don't like this one either. They get better
Yep,
after this, I think.
yep, yeah. That's pretty dang good whiskey right there. 100 proof. Of course, it it has to be 100 proof being bottled in bond.
Oh, sorry. No, that's not it. Don't do that one. I forgot to
Holy
copy.
cow, man! He did the same one.
I forgot to copy before I pasted it. Ah, damn it. Hang on. Now, I guarantee you, no, go away. I clicked an icon. Man, I am all over the place tonight.
Barnacles.
That's from SpongeBob Freaking SquarePants,
Oh
and that's what they
man,
say on there as a cuss word.
barnacles instead of what?
I don't know, bastard. I don't know.
Hmm.
It's like them saying shit. Oh,
Okay.
barnacles.
All right
So
then.
anyway, they get better after this.
Oh well, that's good.
I hope so. Well, they don't really all get better. Oh, there's a couple of funny ones on here. I mean, and there's a couple on here that told me this didn't come from a kindergarten teacher like that graduated in the 2000s from college.
Well, that's good. Yep. Got the floaty balls behind me there. I see them float by occasionally. There they are.
Mothballs.
Yeah, right back here. And they glow in the dark too.
Oh yeah,
Change colors even.
that's at LEDs.
Mm-hmm. Solar powered LEDs.
D's. No.
These balls.
Yeah. Uh-oh, Tater Dom, you put a at sign, ampersand.
Yep. At Barnacles.
Yep.
Hey, Chatty-O.
Chatty-O. Yeah, Chatty-O got some entries last week.
Yep. He also received that nosing kit and a
Mhm.
few samples from me.
Awesome. Oh, we got a schedule now.
Yeah. Chatty-O, I'll have to get a hold of you so y'all can do a little nosing thing there.
Yeah, I know how to contact him.
And you can walk him through with the three numbers that you sent him.
That's right. 48, 49, and 50.
There you go.
We had a little 50 in there.
Let's see. I think I sent him two of the samples that you gave to me, and then I sent him another sample of something that I had, which I don't remember what it is off the top of my head now.
You sent him samples out of your 30 note nosing kit. Is this stuff you already had before?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't know. I was going to say, man, at least try them. But yeah, if you've already had
Oh,
them.
I've been going through a few of them. Yeah, they're all really been pretty good.
I mean, it's just so neat. Even if they're not all the best bourbons in the world, it's nice to know what that particular bourbon tastes like and what
Exactly.
to expect if you ever, you know, drove
Yep.
through that area and saw it.
Oh yeah.
Mm. Because I mean, my wife picked up a lot of these, not a lot of them, but several on the shelf, driving up to Maine and back, and New York, and then around and all that. Her mom
Okay.
now her mom's moved here now, so now Northeast is kind of out of reach
Yep.
because no one's going up there. And I am not driving to Maine just to buy bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
It's not what they're known for. Craft beer, maybe, but not.
Yeah. That's not so much different whiskeys. Well, although there is some stuff up there now. I mean, you got what would that be? Rhode Island and Maryland, I think.
About tree
You know, you
food.
got some good ryes and stuff up there. About 350. It's like what have I got? Sagamore. Yeah,
Oh, Sugar
that's
Kitty
from up that way.
Porn. August Augustiner Maximator Bavarian Doppelbock.
Mm,
That
okay, all
is
right.
a strong beer.
Sounds like an indoor beer when it's cooler.
Yeah, it sounds like a Christmas beer.
Yeah.
Maximate. Anything with the word maximator in it, if it's not over 10%, they need to take that word off that bottle.
Yep. I agree.
Oh, frick yeah, man. Barnacles. Have you ever dealt with barnacles on a boat?
Now,
Dude, we went down there and we were supposed to, like, I don't know, help get it. And I thought, what's there to it? It's like stone. It's like concrete to steel.
dang.
And man, you better
When it
have
hit,
some gloves on, or you better not miss with that scraper. Because if your knuckles rakes across that, you are bleeding, dude.
yeah. I think I'd bust loose with a grinder.
Golly, dude. Yeah, I would. But you
A
can't cut
grinder
the
and a wire
hole.
wheel or something, maybe.
I mean, it feels like rock on
Mm,
there.
mm.
It freaking sucks. I had no idea. I was like, what?
Okay.
I went up there and I thought, oh, we'll just pull them off.
Yeah.
It was like a rock. You could climb it.
Dang.
I was like,
Yeah, I hadn't
dang.
hadn't had a boat that I had to mess with barnacles on. I mean, I'm kind of inland here.
Yeah, we just did it as a freaking, hey, guess what they used to have to do all the time? And,
Yeah, that'd be rough.
it's seven
Mm.
and a half ABV. Really? And they call it Maximator? Is that like,
Hmm.
how
False
fast,
advertising?
Mater can go on cars, maybe? Maximator.
Yeah, hammer and chisel.
Oh, yeah, heck yeah, man.
Wow.
Well, and then you don't want to, if it's a wooden hole, you don't want to hurt the wood. If
Yeah.
it's a steel hole, it's a little easier, but you don't want to put too many nicks and scratches in steel either,
Yeah.
because eventually you get a weak spot.
Hmm. Not sure what would be the best thing to get rid of it.
Well,
I mean,
they were
if
talking
you,
about. I don't know. I haven't really done it that much, or at one time we went out to experience it or whatever. But I mean, they what they do is they take and they rough get it off of the
yeah,
hole, and then they go back and take the grinder and go over the whole thing smooth, so they're
yeah.
not making gash cuts. Knock
I
it
would
all.
probably do something like big scraper and get the beefy stuff off, and then I
Yeah.
think I would probably spray the rest of it down with like muriatic acid.
Well,
Because
you do to kill them and all that, but yeah,
I'm thinking that they're what the it's basically like a shell, right? So the
mm,
shell is basically made out of calcium. So
yeah,
acid would
sort of.
eat it right up.
Yeah, well, yeah, it doesn't eat it right. Well, as far as I know, I don't know. I'm not an expert at it.
I don't know. I'd have to actually mess with it myself to find out for sure, but hang us off the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw some show where they actually had some people that were divers, that would go underneath the great big, the liners and oil tankers and things like that. And they had little machines that they would put up on there and kind of drive them along underneath the bottom of the thing to get rid of
Oh
all
yeah.
that
I
stuff.
mean, if you had muriatic acid, but um, yeah, yeah. If you don't
Well, it'd have to be dry docked though to be able to use the acid because in
Right.
the water it's
You
just
gotta
gonna
pull its
gonna
ass up out the
dissipate.
water. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting an alarm. We're getting an alarm.
All right.
I got to present this screen so people can get what they're here for. Entries to the quarterly drawing. And we are
Speaking of
going to land on Slapshot.
slaps. All right. Way to go, Brian. Came in there finally.
All right. Got that one out of the way. This one, I don't. Okay. I said they were going to get better. I lied. Well, some of them are later, maybe. Not better. Just, I don't know. There's one. There's one on the list I like. All right. Let's see. Now, this one, I'll explain once I post it.
Good old Gizmo.
Okay, so they're using this wrong. They're combining what I heard growing up. Son of a monkey.
Uh-huh.
We would say son of a biscuit
Yeah.
or son of a biscuit eater,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
But then we would shorten it to son of a biscuit.
Yep.
And then we would say, what was the you monkey pitcher or something like that for motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
And we had, I forget what exactly it was, but we would use monkey for mother
Mm.
to replace those.
Monkey finger.
So I don't know where they. So I've never heard anyone say "son of a monkey."
No, me neither.
I've heard on what was that the movie where the kid hurt his arm and he was throwing in the major leagues because he had some tendon thing and his doc did that and he hit him. He said "funky butt loving." You know that was funny. And he said, "Did you say funky butt loving?"
Hey, you know, to each their own.
Mhm. Yeah, mother chicken. Oh, now that I only know one person that says that. Only one. He should get a trademark on that. Well, we got out there and we was like, gosh,
Ahoy,
I
Groovy.
brought bourbon samples out to these rednecks, and I say redneck lovingly because I am one.
Yeah.
I'm just a highly educated
Well.
redneck.
Obviously,
Right. But I definitely have redneck tendencies all in my bones. I'll do it the hard way first, and then I'll do it the redneck way second. But no, we were out there, and I was giving him all this, and he was down in these shots. Didn't know how to drink. Didn't know how to drink bourbon. And he goes inside, and then he was drinking beer, did some shots, went back and drinking more beer. And he's sitting at that table. He said, "I'm as drunk as a mother chicken." Now, I'll be a monkey's uncle. I've heard of that one, but I don't think that's even a alternate curse word. I think that's just
Yeah, Jimmy. Jimmy, they used to call me hillbilly, but I looked it up in the dictionary, and it turns out that hillbilly is a Michigan dirt farmer. So,
Michigan dirt farmer.
yep.
Well,
Sorry about the
Arkansas,
airplane.
Arkansas is two things, right? You've got hillbillies and rednecks. So
Yeah.
north is hillbilly, south is redneck. But technically, we're all rednecks. If we work outside, like to work outside, have a farmer's tan, like to be out there doing stuff,
Oh yeah.
there ain't nothing wrong with it.
Oh yeah. I've definitely got the farmer's tan and the redneck.
Now, some people like to take that badge of honor to extreme.
Mhm.
And then just because they did a little meth and lost their 2 front teeth doesn't mean.
Yeah, that stuff's getting bad though, isn't it? Well,
Mhm.
I don't know. It's not. Take it back. It's not getting any better. It don't seem like certain places.
Yeah, see, we always thought the hillbillies didn't have red enough necks because they had too much shade trees around when they would go work in steels because they had to hide them from the helicopters.
Mm-hmm. Cheers, Moose. Moose is loose. Cheers, buddy.
The best way, y'all meth necks, yeah, meth mouth. That's what them are for.
Meth mouth. Yeah.
Alex Brewer. We are on Son of a Monkey. This is not a good list tonight. Sorry. But I do have to go get blood work in the morning. You know, I have to be up there in 12 hours from exactly now.
Hmm.
They're going to be sticking a needle in my arm and pulling blood to check my numbers.
Okay. Yeah, that's not bad.
I don't
Yeah.
care. I'll watch them stick the needle in. I'll tell them whether it was a good job or not.
Oh, they like me. I have a nice big veins in my arm.
I guess they may like mine too. See that I used to, and then they put me on that high blood pressure medication. No. Oh yeah, there they are. Look at
Yeah.
that. Look at that one. Oh, I can see it.
They put me on that stuff too, and I give it up. I can't remember to take it because I'm supposed to take it at night. I said, "Well, can I take it during the day?" And they're like, "No, it supposedly works better if you take it at night." And I'm like, "Well, all right,
Yeah.
Jim."
He said the problem's getting worse. The product is getting better. Well, here's the deal. Oh, Jimmy, let me write this down.
On statins now.
Well, here's the deal with meth. See, I don't have an issue. Well, I don't really care. Now, Jimmy, you want that to be split between the bottle and the. I'm going to assume that. Yeah. Okay. So here's my problem with meth.
Okay.
I don't have a problem. I've never in my life had a problem with like marijuana, stuff grows naturally, and all that type of shit. When you start fucking around with the receptors and you start trying to build a synthetic thing of a micro size that's going to not interact appropriately with teeny things in your brain, it's a recipe for freaking disaster, dude.
Yep.
And so the way meth works is it simulates a dopamine actor to the dopamine reactor in your brain, the little thing.
Reception.
But it doesn't match exactly.
Oh.
So they damage the receptors every freaking time I mean, this is scientific proven. Why would freaking anybody be so stupid as to even start? Okay. Because the first time you ever take meth, yes, you're going to feel gorgeous and you will never, ever, ever feel that gorgeous again.
Yep.
No
It's
matter
the same thing with a
what.
lot of the other stuff, like coke or heroin or all
Right.
the other things too. Everybody does it that first time, and then they're chasing that first high.
Well, it's chasing the dragon. There's a difference, though, with desensitizing yourself to something and getting used to something. No, that we can measure it mathematically. Every single dose of meth, every single hit, we can measure it mathematically how you don't feel as good after that.
Okay.
Because you are damaging a certain percent of the receptors in your brain, the only receptors you have biologically to feel good.
Yeah.
You are damaging them. And once you completely destroy them, you're screwed.
There you go.
There's your PSA for today. Don't do meth, kids.
Yep.
And if you didn't know any of this, go look it up. It is.
Yep. Big
Freaking
Daddy.
public information out there.
Big Daddy's right, but them grapevines, you had to watch them because some of those there would have ants in them. Ain't no fun lighting up a grapevine sucking up a bunch of ants.
Yeah. And I'm not saying I'm not damaging my liver. I'm not saying any of that shit. But I like to feel
Well,
good.
yeah, everything in moderation,
Hmm.
you know. And then, like I like to say with whiskey and whatnot, and beer for that matter too. Hydration is key. You need to
Yep.
hydrate because both of them are diuretics.
All right.
So
I got my thing. I'm gonna
meth bad.
present my screen. I'm gonna. Oh, that's all I got to say about that. Son of a monkey. Here we go.
Banana peels, corn silks too. Oh, I made a mistake one time of going to the tobacco barn and
Hmm.
rolling
Uh
me up a
oh,
nice big
Jerry
old
J.
cigar.
That's oh. Guess what that was? Plus 15 on Jerry J. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, that's just it's second one for him too.
Yes.
Yeah, don't go to the tobacco barn and roll you up a nice big cigar to smoke.
Mm-mm.
Oof, man. Have you ever had like first time you ever took like a chew
Plus
of
15.
tobacco or some like a dip of tobacco, or you quit smoking cigarettes and you hadn't had one in say a month and
Oops.
decided to go
Oops.
back and
Sorry.
smoke one.
Hang
You
on.
know,
I
you
got to
get
reach
that
here.
you get all kind of woozy and lightheaded and all that. Yeah, that's how it was smoking that cigar straight out of the barn.
Oh, frick yeah, man.
Man, that thing was stout.
Big Daddy
Big
H.
Daddy, all right.
We gonna force this wheel to give Gawani
Get
something.
your PCP from apple cider.
Is Gawani
Oh,
still in the house, or did he leave?
he's still here.
Okay, we're gonna force this thing. I didn't see Gawani's name come across the screen. I didn't
I
know.
didn't see it that time.
Oh, there he is. Rigged.
Yep,
That's what he said.
still rigged.
I'm starting to believe you, man.
Yeah, we're gonna have to add Guani's name in a couple of times. Either that, or I'm gonna type in as Guani.
Yeah, I'll start an account called Gawani also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That'll be me. I'll type in this. I'll type in the next one if I win. Give it to Guani.
Now, what TV show made this?
Guani storms out of the room.
Yeah, stories.
Dag damn it! I see. I like that one. That's a good old one there.
That's an old one. That's an old
Yep.
one.
That's a good old school one there. Dag nabbit.
Dang, damn it.
I think I remember that off of Looney Tunes.
Yeah, but wasn't that? Uh, gosh, was that?
Like
I
maybe
can't
Marvin the
remember now.
Martian or
Was it
something.
Gunsmoke or something like that, or somebody that said "Dag nabbit"?
Oh,
No,
it
it
might have
wasn't
been.
Gunsmoke. It wasn't Fest. Fest. It was.
Festus. Yeah, Festus said that.
Did he say "Dag nabbit"?
Yeah, I think he said it.
Well,
Yeah, Big
dag
Daddy
nabbit.
would know. Sure, he watched it.
I can't.
He
Oh,
said the
Real
real
McCoys.
McCoys.
Real McCoys. That's what. That's why. Yeah, it wasn't Festus. It was,
Okay.
yeah, Real McCoys. I knew somebody. I couldn't quite picture them in my head. I knew somebody.
Oh, there you go. Right, Sugar Kitty. Yosemite Sam.
Oh yeah. Then yeah.
I knew I'd seen it on Looney Tunes sometime or another.
I
Well,
just
that was
remember
Bugs Bunny, but
a real old, like not cartoon, saying it.
hmm
Yeah, that was. Oh, I gotta grab a bourbon. We are in the last spin here before we do the every put me in for 10. I gotta write that down too. Put me in for 10.
oh,
That
I
way I
think it cooled
remember
off
how
a
many to give
degree.
y'all. I try to keep this stuff straight, man.
All we can do is
Intellectual
try.
focus. Yeah.
Yeah, I love a lot
Oh,
of the Looney
Walter
Tunes
Brennan.
stuff. You know.
Yeah. Dang, damn it.
Dang, those
Let's
were.
see here. What should I open something I haven't had before?
Well,
I've
yeah.
been dying to try a couple of things.
Heck yeah, pop a top. Ain't no sense keeping it on the shelf without trying it.
You know what? I've been really wanting to try this 1792 foolproof here.
Oh, okay. That one you got down here, didn't you?
Yes.
There you go.
I put it
only
with my other
125 proof.
1792s. All right, guys. Never had this on my lips. This is before. Y'all
And
gonna get to see it for the first time.
it does drink a little warmish, at
I
least right at
imagine.
first. Once you
I'm
let it
just
air
gonna.
out just a little bit, it's not bad at all.
I'm just gonna pour a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Look,
It's
look,
not
look,
that
look.
much.
2 ounces later.
Yeah, 2 ounces later. Oh, that's a. But I have the small batch single barrel sweet wheat. Now I have the foolproof.
I've not tried the sweet wheat. Is that any good? I mean, I
Well,
never see it around here, so you know.
okay. Here's the deal. Sweet wheat's good, right?
Mm-hmm.
But is it fantastic? No. You want to know what sweet wheat tastes like? Just go get a fucking Weller or something. You know, I mean, it's not
Ah,
that
okay.
good. It's not bad. I
I
mean, there's
saw.
nothing wrong with it. It's just like it's not going to make you go, "Holy crap, that's the best wheated bourbon I've ever had in my life," or something.
Yeah, I've seen one down here,
Woo!
but they wanted like secondary prices for it, so I'm like, no thanks, I'll pass.
That mother chicker's kicking right there. That
Oh
mother
yeah,
chicken. That mother chicken's kicking.
ain't playing.
Good gravy. That is. I don't. I think I don't need to use my nose hair trimmer tomorrow.
Yeah, we
Wow.
gotta back off that glass just a little bit.
What is the proof on this?
125.
Is it?
Uh-huh.
Sure is. I've had worse. I've had worse.
Oh yeah.
But I've also had like 127.8 that drank like 112. That's danger.
Oh yeah.
Y'all being disintegrated makes me very angry.
Oh yeah. I used to be able to do that voice.
Ooh,
It's been a long time. Hey, Isaiah.
Isaiah's. That is pretty darn good, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's good. It's really
That's pretty
tasty.
good.
Got a
There
nice
was
long finished mouthfeel to it.
a teeny medicinal note.
Mm.
I'll let it air out just a little bit more.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out.
Yeah.
All right.
Let that one air. That one could air out just a little bit, and then maybe even a drop
Drop
or
or
two
two
of
of
water,
water.
and
Yeah.
would not hurt it at all.
Hang
I
on. Let
like that
me.
one. Down here with just like one ice cube in it. We'll get one big ice cube, and put some of that in there.
Oh
Drink
my
it fairly
gosh,
quick.
that is so good. Oh, I've
It's good
never
stuff.
said this about a bourbon in my life. I got sweet tarts off that.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah, you know the sweeties, the
Uh huh.
Smarties, the in the little plastic, the cheapy little. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I got a kick. I got a kick of that off there, but went right away.
Yeah. No, I've never noticed that. It's your key, but I can kind of see that.
Yeah, Smarties. That's what. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good drink. I like it. I've got, I think I've got a little bit of one bottle and possibly a backup. I don't remember now. I'm moving all my stuff right now, so it's
Mm.
all boxed up, and the bar's not set up at the house yet. So I'm gonna have to. I mean, that's gonna be a separate building actually. The bar. I haven't figured out a name for it. I need a little help figuring out what kind of name I want to name the bar.
You have to
Because
name it.
I don't. Well, I don't want to call it the man cave.
Oh, that. Yeah, because this
It's
is.
a separate building.
I
I
used
have
to
thought
have
of. I went to
Hawks
this
Hut.
really. I went to this really cool bar down in St. Thomas called the Baggy Wrinkle,
Hmm. No,
and
I had a
that.
my in Fort Worth before we moved out of Fort Worth down to more south part of Texas. Well, Hillsboro area, south of DFW area. I had a
Jimmy.
deal on the back, the skid mark. Yeah, that's what it is. And I just called it Hawks Hut, but I was going to call
Oh.
it Hawks Cabana,
Oh, okay.
but I was routing the letters in and burning them, and I wanted to just HUT is way easier to chisel into wood than Cabana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do like that, Jimmy, but it's a little. I don't know. Maybe not quite what I'm going for.
Let's see. What's another term they use for like a high mark or the watermark. There you go. Okay, hang on. Let me spin. You be thinking about that. I'm
Okay.
gonna present this
Well,
screen.
Well, I'll come up with something. I mean, I got plenty of time to do
Oh
so
yeah.
because I mean, I've
All right.
already
Good
got the
luck,
bar
everybody.
top and everything. It's gonna be it's like a black L-shaped bar. Um, the shelving like behind you is gonna be
Miss
wood
Piggy.
shelves. All right, Miss Piggy,
Dag nabbit.
Ringy Bagel.
Gawani didn't win.
Piggy's down, bar grill.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
Piggy's
have to.
out.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to give
Piggy out.
Gawani like. Oh, there was this game in Texas called All or Nothing.
Mm.
So you could pick numbers, and if you got all the numbers right, you won a jackpot, and if you didn't get a single number right, you won a jackpot.
Oh,
All or
well,
nothing.
I'd stand a good chance on that one because I hardly ever win anything most of the time.
Well, it was limited numbers, and it was hard to, you know. All right, I'm going to copy this, but I'm not going to paste it in because we are at time, guys.
Dag nabbit.
Dag nabbit. All right, this is time for.
Put me in, coach.
Oops.
Hey, Guani gonna get some points for this one.
Oh, he will. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. And any form of fashion, you don't have to put 410. I just put that in there just to remind y'all. Just put me in.
There you go. Put Guani in twice. He can have my 10.
Let's see here.
So Sugar Kitty's drinking a beer. Miss Piggy, I don't think is drinking anything, but I'm not for sure. Slapshot's Roadhouse. It's a little early for him. Fulton wants to be put in twice.
Yeah, they can want one hand and
Yeah, that's what I
and
was saying.
shish kebab sticks in the other one. There we go.
And just see which one fills up quicker. Mark's wet spot.
That's
Oh,
actually
Jimmy's got
pretty
some
damn
good
good.
ones. Yeah. All right, we'll have to consider that one. Hmm. Well, hey Jimmy, we need something that says bar at the end of it. So, Mark's wet bar or Mark's wet
Wet
spot
spot
bar.
bar. It's got to be spot. You can't,
Oh, there you go. How about the wet spot bar? That's
Yeah,
not
just
too
don't put your
bad.
name on it. Yeah.
Yeah, the wet spot bar. That's not too bad. Okay. Hmm. The hangout. Um. Wet spot bar and grill. Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
I think I got everybody. That's not very many people. Huh. We have way more than that on the eyeball. If y'all don't know, put me in because this is paltry. All right. I only have 10 people that has typed put me in. Oh, Lori. I got to write Lori down. I always remember that Lori later if I forget you on the spot. Oh, okay. So where did Mark go? Was that intentional or accidental? Boy, that dang 1792 foolproof is pretty freaking good, man. It still tastes like the sweet tart things a little bit on the front end. All right, I'm going to call your name out. If I do not call your name, I got to go grab a bottle of water, by the way. If I do not call your name, I did not get your put me in entry. If I do not call your name, please type in put me in the chat, and I will make sure I write you down. So I am back now, and I am going to read these off. I have Gawani Ostinaco, Jimmy's Random Content, Sugar Kitty, Slapshots Roadhouse, Miss Piggy, Fulton Mraz, Elizabeth Gillespie, Jerry J, William Hall, Tater Dom, and Lori. If I did not call your name, I do not have you down for Put Me In. All you have to do to get 10 entries to the quarterly drawing, this is part of the free stuff, is just type Put Me In the chat right now. And I will write you down, and oh, there it is. Oh, did you put that in there earlier and I just didn't get you? I'm prone. I'm human. I can miss stuff. That's why I call them out. Probably my fault. All right, Isaiah. There it is.
Really? Come on.
Here comes the flood. All right. Yeah, that now we're looking more normal on my notebook here. I had to give that big shout out for the Put Me In and wake people up. Well, and like I said, it could have been my fault. You hear me? Dude, classic. Type Put Me In.
And connected?
I don't know. Can you hear me? Nope.
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, you can?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Okay. Sheesh. Man,
Yeah, sometimes I think, there's a Put Me In from Dude Classic. There we go. Now I'm starting to get to the bottom of the page.
All right.
That's looking better.
Twisted G-Spot Bar and Grill.
Now,
I like it.
I'm going to Put Me In. But don't worry. If somebody types Put Me In the next minute or so, I'll get it. But we got to get on with the, no, darn it. Why is it doing that? Never mind. Hang on. Let me.
The spot.
I swear to you, I hit copy. Something's going on with my computer here. Because that's the second time tonight it has posted. And the first time I was like, oh, I probably hit the wrong thing. But that I was sure I did.
Corn
it right.
nuts. Well,
now
they're
it's
pretty
corn
tasty.
nuts. Repeat. That's not me doing that.
That was deja vu. It's like the stream going out again. It's already happened once or twice tonight.
I have been in IT my entire career. I know how to hit copy and paste.
Mm-hmm.
And I do this every week.
Right. Floaty corn nuts? Okay. That reminds me of the Baby Ruth thing and
Yep. You know what? Hey,
what was that?
corn nuts. The next one's my favorite, and I'm going to start using it every day. It's number 2 should have been number 1.
Okay. Yeah, we'll come up with a good name.
But
Jimmy's been coming up with a couple of good ones.
But when I say it for real, the middle name's going to be fucking.
Okay.
You'll see when we get to number 2. You'll see.
All right.
I mean, it may be a replacement, but I'm going to turn it into like it's just a part of the obscene vernacular.
Nope, Guani. Sorry, but it didn't work that way. I think the StreamYard thing only counts it once from the same person.
No, yeah. It only counts one. The first one it comes across, and that's it. It gives you an entry.
But
right, I'm gonna try. Man, I can't get the Smarties out of my head, so I'm gonna put just a teeny drops of water in here.
okay.
because that Smarties thing is kind of chalky sweet. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that dusty sugar.
That dusty sugar sweet
Yeah.
on there. And so I'm gonna, whoa, still I got no hair left. Man, I put a little water in there and you still don't put your nose down in it. Mm. Man.
Yep. It's a
All
good.
right.
I mean, for the price, it's a really good pork because you can water it down, or like I said, it stands up to ice really well. You know, because you at
Okay.
first it doesn't water it down hardly at all, but then when it does, you start getting in a little more of the sweetness comes across, um, and a few
Okay.
other
So
notes.
now, yeah, I know sweet tarts are better than Smarties. That's why I'm getting Smarties out of here. It's not as good as sweet tarts. Um, I'm getting the cheap dust, the cheap sugar dust. Now I'm getting, you remember back in the day when we would go trick or treating and you could get like the little footballs and baseballs and soccer balls, and they were just, it was
Little,
just waxy freaking chocolate.
yeah, junky chocolate.
Yeah, I'm getting that junk chocolate. I'm getting junk chocolate in here now.
Huh. Okay. There you go. Sugar cane, pixie sticks. The dipping sticks.
Mm.
Dip it in a little powder, lick that off, and
Well,
dip it in a different powder.
that was dipping. That was
Oh, that's
dipping
dipping.
sticks.
Yeah, that's dipping sticks. Pixie
Pixie
sticks were
sticks
the,
were the
the
big
long
long.
tubes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Keep
Can't
finding chewy
find it
sweet
now.
tarts.
I know.
I seen
Yeah.
them. Seen them around me. Even the old school, the little wafer ones. They're like about the size of a quarter. What were they called?
I don't know. We used to have a candy store when I was in elementary school. There was a on the playground. There was this old guy had a candy store, and we would all come up and line up and buy our little nickel candy from him or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
And he would carry lemon heads and all that type of stuff.
There you
The
go.
Mike and Ike's lemon heads, the little
Mm-hmm.
candy like that. And I
Remember
never
the
did. He had a bit of honey, but I never did get it because it took too long to eat.
Yeah, those are good. Remember the you would get the dots on a piece of tape.
Oh
They
yeah,
had
yeah, yeah.
those. And then, man, there's a bunch of old weird, different candies back in the day.
But lemon heads, that was where I would take the lemon head and you ease the box open, you take one out, put in your
Yep.
mouth, and then put it over here to the side, like to the toward the back.
Yep.
Teacher's like, "You have something in your mouth?" You go, "No,
Yep.
just don't move." Isn't it funny how when we were a certain age, we had to like hide and sneak and all that type of stuff, and there was no way you were going to eat corn nuts in class.
No, heck no. You think loud
Crunchy,
as all get
crunchy.
out.
Oh my God, loud. All right. Well, but I do have to spin. I do have to spin. I did get my alarm. I was letting it go just a little bit longer.
Yep.
So,
I remember that, Jerry.
all
You
right.
get a bag and the scoops. You go get a scoop of this, put it in the bag, get a different bag, get a scoop
Oh
of
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. And they by the pound.
Mm-hmm.
Big Daddy H. That's number two. We're gonna go a
Oh,
plus 15, and then we're gonna spin again.
if it lands on me,
I
it's for
don't
Guani.
necessarily let the confetti all the way die down on the second one. Hanukkah,
Oh,
Lonnie.
that's two
That's
for
number
her,
three.
three for her. Wow.
All right, here we
Come
go.
on there, Wasp.
We getting in there. See, not enough people are joining. Come on, y'all got to put these entries in. There's well, how many on the eyeball, and we only have 13 entries. Come on,
Dang
hey,
sure, Kitty.
Gawani's begging for it. Jerry J, see,
Sheesh.
that's plus 15. I
Dang
write
sugar
them all
kitty.
down.
Dang candy Nazi where he grew up.
Yeah.
No candy for you.
William
Hall.
Hall plus
Two-
again.
2 or 3 for him now.
Good gravy. See, this is what happens. This is what
Mhm.
happens when y'all don't put the hashtags in. There's only a few people out there.
Oh yeah, and then landed on me or Goani yet.
Oh,
There it
look.
is.
That's
still
the
rigged.
secret. Gawani has to be the 17th winner. That's the secret number. He's part of the 17th club.
Sheesh.
All right, this is my favorite one. I wish this had been number one. Because now that I've never heard this before, I didn't know people were doing this. I guess they are. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Is anybody really saying this as a cuss word? William Shatner?
Never heard of it.
Me either. But
Well, I mean,
now,
I've heard of him, but
now
not-
that I've seen it as an alternate cuss word, now I'm gonna be like William fucking Shatner. I mean, I'm just, I can't make it an alternate. It has to be real.
yeah, I can see it.
Miss Piggy, I hope you're in there. You put 2 hashtags. I don't know if you are or not. I'd try that one more time. Oh, you know what part of my problem is? I've been sitting here all night sipping on all this stuff, and I haven't had anything.
No agua.
No. The nicotine,
Ah,
the nicotinian.
no dip patch thing.
Yeah,
What do you
I
call it?
do the low
Pouch.
level patch, but yeah.
The little pouches.
Stub their toe and yell Shatner. Okay, but the whole name William Shatner? Because that to me is just hilarious. And I can't hardly say it now without saying William fucking Shatner. It's like Jesus H. Christ or something now.
Yeah. About dang time, Guani. Jeez. Took you long enough. Excuse me. Shiitake mushroom.
Well, that's the new rules, Gawani. That's the new rules. Everybody only gets their name down once. After that, it's a plus. You get the entries, but I spin again. And now Gawani will probably land on every one of these.
Yeah, there you go, Ben. Heck of William Shatner. Captain Kirk.
And we are at 18. We are going to spin here in just another minute. May need mouth to mouth. There we go. Well, that's what we're here for. We're here to entertain, and we want to make sure that you guys are having a good time. I don't want to leave anybody behind.
I have a touch of that, but I tried it. And I had
Boy,
one
I
of those
tell you what, my
CPAP
lungs.
machines. Can't use it.
Yeah, my lungs. I can't handle no smokes.
Oh, I've been smoking for way too many years.
Yeah, it was hitting me a little too hard. All right, I'm going to present this screen. We are going to spin William Shatner. Yeah, I was going to make a bad joke about that. I refrained. I refrained. Oh,
Well, that
Hanukkah
last name,
Lonnie.
you know.
Oh,
There you go.
look at there.
Way to go, Ben.
All right, I got to put this
Yeah,
down here.
Yeah,
Stop.
but Jerry, you know, you get those carcinogens from grilling a steak.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, no
I'm
worries.
just saying, for my body, for the way my body reacts to things,
Oh yeah,
smoking was not good for me.
sure. Well, it's not good for most people.
Well, it
Well,
was
pretty much
really
anybody,
not good for
but
me.
yep.
It was really not good for me. And I got tired of every other week having like what do you call when you get the cough and you get
Oh, hacking.
yeah, well that but you get sick from it. I got sick all the time from it.
Oh, okay. That never makes me sick, but
No, I mean, and I would get I
yeah.
forget now. We used to call it something, and it was Hanakalani. I got to write this down. 5.
Balderdash. Hmm.
I know. Hanakalani, do you want that split between the two drawings, or do you want it all to go to the quarterly? Because that's the rules, guys. If you give a super,
Really?
if you give any super, then you can either have it go 10 entries per dollar to each drawing, or you can have it go 20 to the quarter per dollar to the quarterly drawing.
She said split.
Yeah, upper respiratory. Now, bronchitis. That's what I was trying to think of. Bronchitis.
Okay.
I would get bronchitis all the freaking time. And it would, oh God, it tastes nasty. When you're coughing and you're still
Yeah.
smoking, I was like, finally, I was like, nope, nope, I am not. It just tasted like I was coughing up balls of tar in my mouth.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Really, let's see. Ben was said there you can get rid of that stupid little heart in the bottom corner there. How do you do that, Ben?
Oh yeah, I
That
don't
that is
see
kind
it
of annoying.
tonight either.
That's on there. I see it on my live
I
stream.
don't see it on mine. How do you get rid of it? I see little hearts going up.
Yeah.
That's you.
No, that's coming from the hearts. I didn't touch it.
Oh really? They
Yeah.
just started coming up.
All right, I'll hit it. No. When I hit it, it goes up with heart, a smiley face, and some other stuff.
Right, that's the emoji thing. I want to get rid of that. Yeah, and I'm glad it's not there tonight. Because when they first, I think enough people complained because I couldn't see the first like 2 or 3 messages.
Yeah. It's still there for
It's
me.
not on mine, thank goodness.
Under configuration of the stream, YouTube Studio, it's live reactions. You have to take the check mark out. Well,
Okay.
that'd be on your end of it then.
Yeah, but mine's not there anymore. It was there last week, and I was going to look into it, but then this week it's not there. So I don't know if they defaulted it, like you have to add it back.
I don't know. I think it's how you set up the stream because it's still on mine and it's still throwing hearts out for some reason.
Well, I see a bunch of hearts flowing, but they just started when we were talking about it.
Yeah. I don't know how you make it stop.
I mean, I'm seeing 100s. I'm seeing little
Configuration.
smiley faces, all kind of things. Are you sure you're not doing all that?
I haven't touched it.
Okay.
Let's see.
Anyway.
Configuration. No, that ain't it. I don't know how to do it.
No, it was actually on my laptop last week, and it was pissing me off. Right.
Dang,
And I was
newfangled
gonna,
technology.
it wasn't here this week. So maybe now it's just the phone. I don't really care about the phone. I'll just use my phone for an alarm to let me know when I got a spins. And it's about to go off, by the way.
Yep.
So if you don't have Balderdash in there, oh, Jerry Day said, I'm doing some of it.
All right. Well,
That is interesting. I really do like the 1792 foolproof, though. I know I was dogging on Smarties and I was saying Smarties, but I'm talking about a hint of a note, just a little bit of a note, not the whole thing. No, I like a little bit of water in it. It was really, really good.
Some stuff really does kind of blossom out a little bit when you add a touch of water to it. I've noticed
Well,
even some of your lower proof scotches are like that. If you put just a dash of water, it's like, oh wow, it really opens it up, and you get more
oh yeah.
floral notes and things like that.
Here's the deal, though. Anything that says foolproof on it,
Hmm.
that's exactly 125 proof, is not barrel strength
Yeah, yeah.
because there is no freaking way they are going to be able to measure 125 on the freaking button out of a barrel. They're going to have to add water. They're going to have to shoot for 127 and bring it down.
Yep. Hey
So
Joe.
there's barrel proof, cast strength, and then full U proof,
Mm,
right?
well, foolproof is that's the highest percentage that they can actually add to the barrel before it starts aging. They can
Before it
put it
starts
in at
aging, right, right.
125.
Foolproof is so rules of bourbon can't be distilled higher than
Or 160,
160 proof. You're right.
and it can't go in the barrel
It
more than
cannot be
125.
barreled at higher than 125 proof.
Yeah,
Now, you can get 132 proof bourbon barrel strength
sure.
and all that. Water soaks in and all that. It doesn't matter what it comes out of the barrel. It matters what it goes into the barrel.
Okay.
So when they're saying full proof, they're saying we put it in at 125, we let it age, probably turned into 130, and then we
Hmm.
watered it down to the full proof we put it in the barrel at.
Exactly.
So don't let that fool you into thinking it's barrel strength or cast strength or barrel
Yeah.
proof or cast strength. It's just they put water in it, but it's still a potent. Uh,
Oh
it's
yeah.
still a potent drink.
It's a potent little dram right there for sure.
Yeah. All right, we have to spin this now because we're about to run out of time. I'm going to present this screen. This for 20, and you know we're going to have multiple people win. Watch. Well, at least there's 17. We have hope. I see new faces. Here we go.
All right, come on, me. Come on,
Tater
Tater
Dom.
Dom.
Tater
Nice
Dom.
one.
What? I thought Tater Dom won one.
I don't think he's won one. I think it's the first
Holy
one.
crap. What one to win?
Wow.
That was the perfect one to win. That was the
Yeah.
20. Yay.
Yeah, it's the first time we've had that spin 2 or 3 times on the end on the
Oh
last
my
one.
gosh. Usually the end is where we have to. I start a few minutes early because it's
Yeah.
going to take a while to get there.
Yeah, it turns into Oprah moment there. Oh, you get 20 points and you get
You
20
get 20
points.
points. And yeah, that was my 828 alarm. That was the one, the alarm that just went off on my phone. It's like, if you don't start now, buddy, you ain't going to finish at 8:30. It's like, yeah, that's
Exactly.
Hey guys, I really apologize for y'all that were here
Yep.
earlier in the show. My router went down. I had to go reboot everything in the house. You feel so helpless when all of a sudden we were all connected and there's nothing I can do. There's just this orange light at the end of all the blue. And I was going to come back in there. Eventually, I was going to open my phone up and join StreamYard off a cell signal to the stream,
Yeah.
but things were coming back up. But I am going to set a reminder on my phone every Wednesday at 5 p.m., 6 p.m., or whatever to reset my router every
Rebooted.
single Wednesday. And I know it doesn't need
Oh yeah.
that much, but it can't hurt. Just clear the cache, get the router, from coughing and go. Got to
Yeah.
leave early to make up for being late. Yep. No. We're not leaving early. No, we're here.
Oh, that's right, Big Daddy. Yeah, we're gonna be around for on the 4th. So cheers everybody for on the happy 4th of July.
Oh, happy 4th of Independence Day, babies. I'm off. So tomorrow morning, here's the bittersweet thing. Tomorrow morning, I have to go get blood drawn. So I have to be there at 7:45 in the morning. But after that, I work my day at work, and then I have 4 days.
Very nice.
for free. 4. I'm looking so forward to it. But we are just about to get to the point where we say peace, love, and bourbon, y'all.
Oh yeah.
Because we are about to end this broadcast. Thanks for joining. I hope y'all had fun. A lot of people got a lot of entries, but see you next week.